Okay, this video is really going to dive into the value of the action plan. I know we covered in the previous tutorial what an action plan actually is, but the value of the action plan is you're going to find in this video. So the value here is that everything that you find on your action plan is going to be exactly what needs to happen in order for you to reach the scores needed in order to qualify. That's what truly sets TruPath Credit apart from so many different credit repair agencies, is our action plan, and our program is specifically designed to help people qualify for mortgage loans. So the value of an action plan, which most credit repair companies don't necessarily review or even provide to you, is things you can be doing on your end to help drive your score up as much as possible. So TruPath Credit specializes specializes in being able to dispute negative items, make sure that we're not disputing things that would potentially hurt your score by disputing them. We take care of all the communication on your behalf with the credit bureaus to help dispute any negative items, to try and get as much negative removed from the report as we possibly can. However, there's so much more that goes into your credit score and things that can be done on your end that can't possibly be done by ourselves. So this is essentially your part in the credit repair process as far as things that you're working on and making sure get taken care of while we are conducting the dispute process for you. So you'll find on the action plan, and you'll see this is a blank action plan, but once it is your action plan, it'll be filled in with everything that we find on your report. So if you have public records, collection accounts, existing credit cards, these accounts will populate into more. So you may see several things listed, you may see no things listed, you may even see certain things that don't even show up on your action plan because they don't pertain to you. So the value is knowing exactly what you can be doing. So we're pointing out missed opportunities, anything that maybe you're not doing currently that you could be doing to help drive that score up, as well as negative items that have action items attached to them that need to be taken care of. So for example, collection accounts. If you have collection accounts, we're going to prioritize those for you, let you know which ones are holding you back from qualifying, which ones aren't necessarily getting in the way of you qualifying, so you're not out there spending additional money that you could maybe be keeping for closing costs and things of that nature. So we really want to help you save as much money as possible with this action plan by showing you which items are the most important for you to be addressing. And like I said, those will all be prioritized. If you watch the credit card and revolving trade line tutorial later on in the course, you'll see how important credit cards are. We're going to make sure that you know exactly what balance all of your credit cards need to have, which will have, in these boxes, you'll see the account name, you'll see the limit of the card, the current balance of the card, and then in this magic box, we'll have calculated for you exactly what the balance on that card should be for you to get the most amount of points out of that trade line. Not necessarily just getting it under a certain limit for your debt to income, but actually making sure that you're getting the most amount of points added to your credit score by having that particular balance. So the value in this action plan is all of the work is laid out for you. There's no guesswork. You don't have to wonder what you should be working on, what you shouldn't be working on, who you should be calling, who you shouldn't be calling. We're going to spell it all out for you, so you just follow the plan and check items off as you go. So once this is populated with certain items, then you'll see check boxes once there's information added to these boxes. So when you log into your action plan, you'll simply check boxes off, and as you do, you'll see this score simulator change your score. So if you start with, a 643, as you check boxes off, this score will increase based on the items that you're completing here. And that will have a verification process with your credit specialist. So we'll explain everything that pertains to that during your action plan review, but understand that the true value in this action plan is you understanding exactly how your credit works, exactly where your points are coming from, exactly what you need to be focusing on in order to qualify for a mortgage loan, as well as we provide you with the date that we feel you can become credit ready. Now, this is going to include a conversation with you and your credit specialist, as you know, for example, if you have collection accounts that have balances, we would have no idea what your ability is to pay and or settle those accounts. So this is not a date that we set by ourselves. We create this date based on conversations with you and what your capabilities are in terms of completing this action plan. So by the time this action plan is completed and you've talked to your credit specialist, you're going to know exactly when you are going to be able to qualify for a mortgage loan.